We're hearing a lot about the sharing economy every day, and we're becoming engaged in it. Capitalism is giving birth. This is the little prodigy of capitalism. Capitalism is giving birth to a child. And this new sharing economy and the collaborative commons is flourishing alongside its grown-up parent capitalism. And this is the first new economic system to enter onto the world stage since capitalism and socialism in the early 19th century. So this little baby's an important event. Millions of young people are now car sharing. They don't want ownership, they want access to mobility. Grandma and grandpa own cars, that's history. And I can tell you from here on in with the logistics internet, the millennial parents, their children, their grandchildren will never own cars again. That is going to die out over the next 25 years. They want access to mobility and automated networks. Car ownership is an old idea. And what's made this possible is GPS guidance. Because you go up on your smartphone. President Obama wants every school to have one 3D printer, which is a laugh because in 10 or 15 years, every kid's going to come to school everywhere in the world, and on a little knapsack, they're going to have a little iPhone for 25 bucks. And then on the other part of the knapsack, no more Lego toy, they're going to have a little startup printer for 25 bucks. And they're going to start collecting the garbage around the school site, and they're going to Skype in global classrooms, millions of them, and they're going to become as savvy in printing out physical goods and services at near zero marginal cost as their millennial parents became savvy at developing software from Napster to news blogs. How do centralized factories compete with the crowdsourcing opportunities of moving precision? The Internet of Things is not just about big data, broadband, and Wi-Fi. It's about how we began to place sensors in every machine and device, not so they can just talk to each other, but so they can send big data across the value chains to these three internets. These internets are the brain, if you will. The sensors are just the nervous system. Because the brain manages, powers, and moves economic activity. I just think there's more of us than there are of them. And with this technology, I think we're going to outsurvey them before they outsurvey us. That's just because it's just a matter of the numbers. And so I think we're beginning to get to a point where we can demand accountability, and that's why the Snowden thing is so interesting. A young guy, he simply took all the documents, it was easy, but this is happening every day. They can't hide anymore. Those in power keep power because they're anonymous, and they can hide, and their deeds are not exposed. Does anyone think that they can keep it secret, all their secrets anymore?